Hello and welcome to this new episode of the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Battles. We're here with another new versus episode, and in this episode we will get to see which one will survive this battle. We have here Castle versus Inferno, and the thing about Inferno is that in most Heroes 3 related communities, it is often regarded as a town that's not that powerful and mostly loses all battles. But we'll see how this goes, and I actually have paired them up with one of the strongest castles available in the Heroes of Might and Magic, the castle. So we'll see how this goes, and obviously there will be a round 2 and to see how it could go the other way, but as it is now I really don't know how it will go, so I will have to see. And now let's start with castle here. I chose Caitlyn as my first my strongest hero for this battle. Caitlyn is pretty much I think the most useful cleric. Maybe Loins with the prayer specialty could be more powerful, but I think the fact that you get 350 gold per day is a really great asset. And yeah, obviously I could use Caitlyn as a secondary hero, but whenever I play Castle, I usually pick her and keep her as my first hero, and the reason is that she starts with wisdom here and intelligence, which are obviously something I normally pick these secondary skills up. So Caitlyn already starts like that, and I think it is rather likely she gets all these three as well, and that's why I also get here. So okay, as you can see, we have all the spells available. This is pretty much how it will go. Now let's see what we can do. This is month 3, as you can see here. We have some resources available and some gold here, so let's see what we can do with it in our castle. And oh yeah, right, let's get Caitlyn here. Alright. And now, as you can see here, I started with 3 angels. These are not creatures that I bought, and the reason is that in most Heroes 3 maps, random maps, there usually is a Griffin Observatory. I changed it in my mod. Actually, it is like a monastery type. It is a little bit more difficult to win the battle because the Griffins are a pretty easy target, at least compared to the monks. And I think it is pretty much safe to say that when you play a random map, you will get at the very least 3 angels for free. And as I want to get these battles as realistic as possible, that's why I gave them for free here. Now, Castle isn't really much. There's not much changes in Castle in my mod. As you can see, pretty much has everything Heroes 3 Vanilla has. The only change is that you can also recruit paladins. This is something I have already shown in the Glory of War campaigns, which are really a really powerful crusader actually. So there's an option here. I cannot get 25 paladins instead of the halberdiers maybe, but let's see. First things first, let's upgrade this one, which is obviously something that I will do. And let's start by getting the archangels as much as I can get. And obviously I could go for this to get even more. I think I can get like, yeah, I pretty much can get 2 more. Oh no, alright. Yeah, I forgot about this. There is one other change in my mod. Actually, the Archangels don't really require 3 gems as in vanilla heroes, and that's because the town doesn't really generate any gems to get them. And I figured no creature should have 3 valuable resources anyway. I mean, the Archangels are pretty much the same strength as Titans, more or less, and so I did Titans have pretty much this cost, so I changed that, and that actually is a new feature that strengthens Castle, because now Archangels are more easy to obtain. As you can see, I got 20 Archangels, which is a really great striking force. Now, what I'm going to do here, let's just upgrade this one, and I'm not sure what to do with the pikeman. Let's see here. So obviously I'm going to take the champions. I want the royal griffins because it is the strongest 3rd level creature, and it has the unlimited retaliation skill, so I'm getting that, and the zealot as well. The zealots aren't that powerful, but I really like them. They are decent ranged attack creatures, so why not? And I will get, what I think I will get here is the Crusaders and the Paladins. Yeah, there's no room, that's understandable. Let's kill this one. So let's get the Paladins, and let's also get as many marksmen as I could get. So this is pretty much it. I could just get all the resources as gold, but without any other town it's pretty much useless, but that's okay. As you can see, Castle, even with capital built by first day, there's no way you can get all of them. It is a pretty expensive town, so but I think we got the most of it. And let's rearrange them a little bit here. I'm going to get this in the middle, as they will go away, and the archers here. I think it's a decent startup. So, alright, let's go here in the middle. This is pretty much the arena, if you will. And yeah, so let's start with that. Do I have? Yeah. Alright. So let's go to Inferno a little bit. Right, so the thing about Inferno is that indeed it is a somewhat weak town, and it is somewhat actually overpriced for its creatures. But what I did in my mod is change a lot of things around and give Inferno a little bit more edge. Now, to list the changes is that the familiars actually fly, they're not a ground unit anymore. That's a small change, but still a decent one, I think. The Kerbery had increased, I increased their growth a little bit. As you can see, the growth is 15. In original heroes it would be 13 with the kennels, so that's a difference. And what I did is the Horned Demons, I changed them to Archdemons, but I also changed their stats like a lot. As you can see, their stats are really, they are somewhat increased, but not only that, they also have the Strikes Twice special ability, though. So this pretty much makes the Archdemons work like a Crusader of sorts. And I mean, it has a little less damage than a Crusader, but it has a little bit more health, so it could be even a better choice. So there's that, there's this big difference. The Pitlors aren't changed. What I also changed here is the stats of the Frit and the Frit Sultans. As you can see, especially the Fridge Sultans here have really augmented stats. Damages have been increased substantially, and its health. So this pretty much makes a really strong sixth level creature. And as for the Archdevils, I didn't change their stats, but I did change their cost because they were really expensive for what you get. I mean, they have a great attack and defense skill, yes, but the damage isn't really that great, and the health isn't really that great. So I don't see how why they would be so pricey in Original Heroes 3. As you can see, their price is substantially decreased here. So you can easily get many Archdevils, all of them in your town. So these are pretty much the changes here. There's another change here. You can also recruit Lycans here. They are transformed into werewolves when in full moon. That means in day 15 and so. But yeah, since we are in week 1, day 1, there's no full moon here. So pretty much this is like a 3rd level creature that has some low stats in all other days, but it really is increased when on full moon. Pretty much it is like you have twice as many. So yeah, but I'm not going to use them right now because obviously they are pretty worthless right as it is for now. And what I did here is I got 60 demons here. The reason is that one of the things you can actually do with Inferno Town, and it is really important that you do it, is harvest demons. As you might already know, if you get the Pit Lords here, it has the Summons Demons special ability, so you can always sacrifice your imps and even Magogs to get demons. So what I'm saying here is that by month 3 you could get, it's not that far-fetched to get 60 demons as well. And so what I'm going to do here is firstly upgrade them. It is somewhat costly to upgrade them because the Archdemons have increased stats, so as you can see, their cost is increased as well. And so let's start by buying what essentially is the best that we can do. Pretty much that's, if I press here, it pretty much gets me all the thing I need to do. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to manually choose what I get. So I will get this one, this as well, all the Archdemons that I can get, all the Kerberry that I can get. But what I'm going to do here, just because it's important that I do so, as you can see, imps and familiars have the same health. So what I'm going to do is get all the familiars and get all the Gogs instead of the Magogs. And as you can see, it is once again pretty much the same health. And this is really funny. Actually, I got all the troops without even changing anything. I mean, there's not much troops here. There's this, maybe I can get this, but other than that, no. And what I'm going to do here, because I really need this to be realistic, as I said, is pretty much, I bought all the sims, but they're pretty much gone. The reason is that they would be transformed into demons, and I will do so with some of the... Okay, I cannot destroy them. I did so with some of the gods. I mean, that would be the realistic way to play. So let's, now that I have all of my troops bought, let's go ahead and get anything else I can get. Let's see, can I upgrade this? No, but that's okay. I will get even this. There might be a little help. So this is what I could master with Inferno. And since there's only one shooter here, let's get all my speedy creatures here. Let's get this here. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I chose the Zidar here. He has the sorcerer skill specialty. I think there's not much. There are no really good heroes in Inferno. I think Zidar is pretty much the best. And what I did here, as you can see, I also gave him expert luck as a skill. What I wanted to do here, what I want to see, I don't really, as I said, I'm not. This is not a rehearsed battle. If you remember, Archdevils give -1 luck, and in the era mod, and actually in the Horn of the Abyss, this actually means something. This means that your opponents get sometimes to do half the damage. And so what my angle is here, that my opponents would have -1 luck and I would have +3. So this could be interesting in that way. And yeah, so let's see what will happen. I will play both of the sides and let's start. Alright, so obviously Castle plays first because he has the Archangels. So I mean, what I would do in this situation is get haste going on, or I could go for prayer as well, but I think I'm going with haste, so that use this and attack first. Can get here, use the hate the Archangels have to kill a lot of devils. But even with haste, Zidar plays second. So what I'm going to do here, what is essentially important to do here, is pretty much use Zidar's excess in spell damage. So I mean, I could go for this. This would get a lot of more damage. I could also go for implosion, level up the field a little bit, and I think it's a safe bet here. So let's get the Archangels out of the way. Alright, so let's see here. If I get here, this might be in trouble, so I'm going to wait a little bit. And this, I will make a double attack later on. And so I'll wait as well. Since I'm not going anywhere, let's get here. Alright, yeah. That's because the Archangels give a +1 morale, so I get to play twice. So obviously I'm going to attack here since this is stronger. And that's the thing about Paladins, they attack without retaliation, so twice as well. So this is a really powerful attack. This was really fortunate actually. And let's see, what can I get with this one? Let's keep getting the Archdevils, and they're pretty much gone. Alright, so let's go here. Now I could go here, but I really want to eliminate this one. Alright, so pretty much my best striking force is the Archdemons, because I have really a lot of them. I have pretty much double the Crusaders. So what I'm going to do here is eliminate this threat from here. And there you go, there's the luck. And yeah, now from now on, it's pretty much all on the Archangels. I could get the retaliation with that one. Okay, I did something wrong there. Right, and now all the champions could go and attack here. I think I'm going to kill this one entirely, so that no demons would be resurrected in this way. And let's get an attack here. Alright, so the Archangels are... let me start once again first. So... what can I do here? I could go for this one, even though it gets me as well, because as you can see here, the Inferno town lost pretty much a lot by this, and I can get and attack the devils. Alright, so they're gone here. Let's get the rest of it. Alright, yeah. That was really lucky though. Alright. So, yeah. Zidars is pretty much in a pickle here. What? I think there's no other way around it. I mean, I think he has to rely on Armageddon. Because the Ifrit Sultans are immune to Armageddon, so... And the second reason is that I do have a lot of Archdemons here. So let's kill this one. And... yeah, I'm not going to attack here, but I don't really know what to do. And alright, so let's see how the Archdemons will fare in this attack. Alright, that's what the luck. Yeah, alright. See? That's the thing with luck. It really could unbalance the whole issue here. So now it is Castle's turn to be afraid. I mean, I could go for Implosion here and try to eliminate the only thing that stands in my way, but for Armageddon. But all in all, I don't really see how this could end good for Castle. And now I mean, I could even not go for Armageddon as well. What I'm going to do is rely on the Archdemon strengths for now. So I really need to play first. And I can go here and attack this one. I was hoping that I would end it, but that's okay. And now the demons will do all the work. And that's the thing with the strikes twice special ability. I think Inferno isn't that much of a pushover anymore. I mean, as you can see, Castle is going to lose. I mean, there's no way around it. And I mean, this is the final round. As you can see, I can just kill this one. And that's the thing with Cedar. As you can see, there is a lot of extra damage here. The extra damage was 168, while all of the damage was near 600 damage. It is a great percentage. And that's that. As you can see, Inferno pretty much ruled over the battlefield. Yeah, okay. And yeah, obviously, okay, we lost most of our troops, indeed. But I mean, so did Caitlyn as well. And we do have still a lot of demons. Pretty much, this tactic is the same with Necropolis, with the skeletons. But all in all, I mean, Zidar could rely on these two now that all are dead and wait for the devils to stack up once again. But all in all, it's pretty much game over. So this is it for now. There will be a round 2 where I will show you how this could go the other way. And so let me know in the comments below what you think about this, and if you really like my channel, I would urge you to subscribe. It is free for you, but really matters for me and the channel's future. And I mean, if you really like it, you can always support me on Patreon if you like. And yeah, so this is pretty much it for now. Yeah, cheers.